This video provides an overview of change management in Sage X3 Construction. Sage X3 Construction supports a formalized change management system consisting of change notices, change requests, and change orders. Each of these has their own requirements, dates of issue, receipt and acceptance, causes for generation, and methods of tracking. Change notices can be bundled into a change request. Change requests can be bundled and formalized into a change order. The entire documentary chain becomes part of the project record in X3 Construction. Oftentimes, a client will authorize works to be performed before a change order is formalized. Sage X3 for Construction allows the project or construction manager to progress the works upon receipt of a notice to proceed. Completed work associated with change requests or pending change orders labeled either Notice to Proceed or Finalized are then picked up by the payment application and incorporated within the next billing cycle. Let's begin by looking at change notices. A change notice is normally the first formal notification of a possible change sent from the client, contractor, or subcontractor to the client. Depending upon the conditions of the contract, there may be fiscal repercussions for failing to notice or raise a change to the client within a specific time frame. In order to maintain compliance to the contract, it is critical to capture who noticed it, when it was noticed, and the cause of the potential deficiency. Change notices are used to satisfy the notification timelines of the contract and to document the deficiency. Each change notice is automatically assigned a serial number based on the project and the date it was created. Change notices can capture and approximate estimated value and estimated cost. However, these are not necessary at this notice's current stage. All relevant dates, such as the date when the problem was discovered, the date the change notice was sent or received, and the response due date are also captured and displayed on change notices. This is useful when validating against contract requirements. Now, let's look at change requests. Change requests are more formal documents that can either bundle multiple change notices or be a large enough variation to the contract schedule or budget to stand alone. A change request captures the estimated value for the employer and estimated cost to the project, as well as a description of the change or changes to be implemented, including the impact on the overall project. Change requests can also capture and display associated change notices. Under certain circumstances, the client or employer may give a notice to proceed exemption for a change request, directing the contractor to implement the change prior to the completion of the formal change order process. These changes will include the accumulated value of associated work in future payment applications. Now, let's move on to change orders. A change order documents an agreement between the employer and the contractor that changes the scope of the work. This consists of the additions to the work to be done or the subtractions from the work previously contracted and the impact of these changes on the overall project. Under the General tab, we see a description of the change order as well as all relevant dates. Custom fields allow the user to capture any additional information. Contracts that modify or are modified by this change order, as well as their status, amount, and currency are also displayed here. Under the Details tab, we see any inclusions or exclusions, all necessary contacts, and any approvals related to this change order. Under the Billing tab, we see the billing method and whether or not this change order is set to bill for milestones. Markup is only available on change orders billed by time and materials. Billing hold indicates that billing against this change order should be put on hold. This field can be updated after the change order is finalized. Finance charge is the annual interest rate charged to the employer for late payment. In this case, an 8% interest rate will be applied as the consequence for tardiness. Change orders can have retainage schedules that are separate from their associated contract. Under the Costs tab, we see related estimates, costs, and EVM metrics. Under the Change Requests tab, we see the total estimated value and cost of all change requests associated with this change order, as well as the bundled change requests. Under the WBS Terminal Nodes tab, we see the WBS nodes assigned to this change order. Under the Documents tab, we see the document attached to the change order, along with any incoming and outgoing transmittals related to this change order.